I'll be with you in a moment. You're looking at some of the most glamorous factories in the world, the movie studios of Hollywood. These are where the stars work who say they'll never go into television. Until someone asks them, that is. And this studio is where it happened to me. Me, frail but fearless Susanna Pomeroy, who just wanted to see a television show. Not a real, honest-to-goodness murder. It's murder! It's murder! Oh, goody. Who did it to whom?
This is no time to be grammatical. Here I finally get a pass to go through a Hollywood movie studio, my life's ambition, and Captain Huxley says I have to stay aboard when we dock at San Pedro.
Did our lovable skipper say why?
No, he didn't give a reason.
That doesn't seem right, even for him.
Unless you call measles a reason.
Measles? You got the measles?
No, just nervous spots.
Nervous measles spots?
No, I get them on my tummy and my back before anything exciting happens to me.
Well, how often is that?
Well, once when I was 23 and again at 39.
Oh, it's sort of a steady thing.
Yes. Dr. Jones says he won't know for 3 days if it's the measles.
Oh. And Captain Huxley says,
Miss Nugent, you will go into quarantine and either get the measles or stop being nervous.
Were you listening at the porthole?
my crystal ball knows all and sees all. Well, it looks like Hollywood won't get to discover you until our next trip.
Well, it'll be 4 months from now. I may be too old for pictures then.
No, gee. Does it mean that much to you to see what makes the flickers flicker?
Yes, it is.
And is that pass good for two?
Stop sniveling. I'll see to it that Captain Huxley begs you to get off the ship tomorrow.
What do you see? What do you see?
I see a committee headed by our grateful captain. I see him handing you an award for bravery way, way, way beyond the call of duty.
Bravery for what?
Bravery for what? Well, I don't know yet. Remember our motto, first things first. Now, we'll get you off the Ocean Queen. Then we'll worry about how you become a heroine.
What else does the crystal ball say?
Wow. I see Captain Huxley, smiling, happy, proud that you're a member of his crew. Captain. Yep, that's him. Take a look for yourself.
I already have.
May I have a look, ladies, please?
Oh.
Thank you. Do you ladies like to know what I see in this crystal ball?
Yes, sir.
I see Miss Nugent on her way to the hospital, just like she promised.
Yes, sir.
And I also see, well, a certain social director. A social director who was trying to smuggle her friend out of the hospital so that the two of them could visit a movie studio.
Oh, does she succeed, sir?
She does not. Oh, thank you for letting me play with your little crystal ball.
Well, me and my nervous spots are off for sick bay. Don't send flowers, just money.
Now, chin up, Nugie. Follow the warden's orders and get into bed, and your cellmate will figure out a way to spring you.
Sorry again, sir. Henderson, stand right where you are. Yes, sir.
All right. You may now go about your duties.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Henderson.
Yes, sir?
Have you seen Miss Pomeroy?
Not socially, sir. I don't seem to be her type.
I mean down here. I was trailing her. Somehow she gave me the slip.
You mean you were trailing her and she gave you...
Oh, never mind. Uh-huh. That will be all, Henderson. Just go about your duties.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Pomeroy. Now, what were you planning to do in a pair of men's pants and a man's shirt?
Wear them, sir. And I'm not Miss Pomeroy.
I can see that. Well, where's Miss Pomeroy hiding? In the easy washer?
Oh, no, sir. She's not here, sir.
You swear to that?
I can now, sir.
Dr. Jones?
Yes, sir?
This is Captain Huxley. By the look in Miss Pomeroy's eyes, the last time I saw her, I'm sure she's planning to sneak Miss Nugent ashore.
Now he's reading eyes.
Is Miss Nugent in bed and confined to sick bay? I said, is Miss Nugent in bed?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh? Well, how does she look?
Ghastly.
Your diagnosis is correct. It is measles.
Oh, it's much worse. Oh, much worse. She's not even herself anymore.
Sorry to hear that, Doctor. I guess I was wrong about Miss Pomeroy's intention. Would you please tell Miss Nugent that I will be down to see her as soon as I dismiss the crew?
Yes, sir.
Cedric, about Miss Nugent.
I didn't do it, sir. It wasn't my idea.
No, it is mine. I want you to go to the florist shop and ask them to make up a nice floral arrangement for me to take to Miss Nugent. She's very ill.
Yes, sir.
Do you happen to know what her favorite flowers are?
No, sir. But I get my kicks out of chrysanthemums.
Well, Cedric, I am not buying flowers for you.
No, sir. I mean, no, sir.
I'm sorry to have held you up, men, but one of our favorite crew members, Miss Nugent, is seriously ill. So I will ask you, while you're enjoying your 24-hour leave ashore, I will ask you to think kindly of her. She may not even be with us when you return. Now, go along. Have a good time. Give my best to the family. You stay out of those bars this time, Jim. Don't go into the Kokomo Club now. Oh.
Well, I better get into town before I get blamed for this.
Oh, Doctor, how is she?
She's sleeping.
Oh, I only wanted to leave her these flowers. How do you feel? Well, how would you like your dear captain to tuck you in?
Well?
Not anymore, sir.
Haven't you anything else to say?
Yes, sir. I just love chrysanthemums.
Here are passes.
You'll find the Gale Storm show shooting on stage 1. Boris Karloff is on stage 5, right around the corner.
Thank you very much. Oh, look, the movie actors.
Oh, relax, Nugie. Under all that makeup and those costumes, they're just like people.
Oh, thank you, not to spoil my illusions.
Sorry. That's the soup heads. You know something? You look a little like her.
Well, my mother used to take me to see her in silent pictures. I wonder how old she is.
Look, I'll bet that's where Laurel and Hardy used to fall in the water. Come on. Lake Laurel and Hardy. So named because these two world-famous comedians were first teamed here at the Hal Roach Studios. And because they, more than any others, were in and out of these waters. This is your life, December 1st, 1954. Isn't that fascinating?
Well, not as fascinating as Boris Karloff. I've heard that in his new series, it's all about the supernatural.
Yeah?
True stories that no one has ever been able to explain. Can't wait to see the show on television.
Are you a Boris Karloff fan, too?
I have to be. My wife insists.
It's him! Oh, where is it? Where's my autograph book? It was in here. I know something. It's sitting here somewhere.
Excuse me, madam. I've delved a little into the occult mysteries of the East. I think if you look in your... Yes, your right hand, you'll find it.
Amazing.
Oh, it was nothing. Are you ladies going to visit our set?
Oh, yes. Yes, we hope to. Are you shooting something exciting today?
Oh, it might be, possibly.
Put it to Nugie.
Well, there. See you on stage 5.
Better still, we'll see you. Oh, Don.
Aren't you glad I got the pass?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know better after we see Captain Huxley.
The Boris Karloff show. Isn't that clever?
Hollywood is full of geniuses who dream up those things.
Let's have the first team. All right, Boris.
All set, Bill.
Coffee ready?
How long do you want me to wait before I fall?
Oh, take a count of about 3. Stare right into the camera, Boris. When you fall straight forward onto the mattress.
Yeah. You know, I hate getting killed. I've enjoyed this picture.
Well, the budget won't let us keep you alive any longer.
Television. Well.
Quiet, everyone. This is going to be a take. Hold it a second. Hey, Mac, up high. Swing number 73 a little to the left.
That's fine. Hold it there.
All right, here we go, Boris. Roll 'em.
Oh, Bill, just one question, please. After I speak to Ernest in the chair, I look at the window there, right?
That's right.
Must be realistic, you know.
All right, roll 'em.
Big.
Action.
They couldn't explain my brother's death. Just as they don't know why my father died in the same manner. One moment, he was leaning across a table, talking to a friend, just as I am now. And all of a sudden, he grabbed at his throat as though he'd been shot. Will I be next? Or will I live long enough to raise the veil on this mystery?
Cut. Splendid, Boris, splendid. But you were to grab your throat, not your shoulder. And you agreed to take a count of 3 before you fall. All right, let's try it again.
You don't understand. dead. He's been shot. Really shot. By Boris Karloff.
The man up on Light 73.
Oh, great. Now I've got tourists as my assistants.
Oh, but it really happened. Look. Oh. There. You see? It's blood.
Lady, Mr. Karloff is a well-known practical joker. And after 25 years as a director, I think I know ketchup when I see it. Oh, it is blood.
And the man up there did it, right? He was right up there.
There's nobody there but the electrician. All right, boys, get Mr. Karloff to the hospital.
Hold it. I'm sorry.
My mother warned me about the pitfalls of being an actor.
It's thrilling, isn't it?
Why would anybody want to shoot me? My old pictures weren't that bad. Or were they?
Well, never mind. Just get that shoulder dressed.
Well, I think we're all right.
Sir, the man who shot Boris Karloff really did look exactly like him.
I know. I've used the same plot myself a dozen times.
He ran out that way.
Marty, call the police on the gate. Have them check everyone who goes out.
But why do that? It was Boris Karloff's double.
I doubt that very much.
Well, you are wrong, sir. And science says that there's at least one perfect double for every person on this earth. And Boris Karloff is not only here, but he's after him.
Why don't you be a good girl and run over to the hospital and warn him?
Don't think I won't. Come on, O.G. Come on. Are you scared?
Of course not. But the message hasn't got through to my legs.
What a pair of characters. They'd be great in a television series. But who'd believe them?
Like they say in the Westerns, the bullet just grazed you. You're going to be as good as new, Mr. Karloff.
Sure. Well, I'd better get back to the set.
Are you planning to work again today?
Of course, they'll be able to write some dialogue to explain why I appeared in the last scene with my arm in a sling.
Oh, there's the studio hospital down there. Come on.
Susanna, are you sure we ought to be doing this?
No, G. We know someone who looks like Boris Karloff shot Boris Karloff, right?
Right.
Well, his aim wasn't too good, so what's he going to do now?
Take aiming lessons.
No, he's going to try to kill him again.
Oh.
So we've got to warn Mr. Karloff. He's in grave danger, and he doesn't even know it.
Now we'll see who really is the great actor, you Boris Karloff or Jeffrey Haynes. All my life I couldn't get a break because I looked so much like you. There's only room for one Boris Karloff, they said. Well, I heard you say you were going back to the set, but it won't be you in front of the cameras this time. It'll be me.
Mr. Karloff, are you in there? Are you all right?
Yes?
Thank goodness we're not too late. You're still alive.
I seem to be. My shoulder's a little stiff, but I'll be fine, just fine.
Well, shouldn't you have your arm in a sling?
Oh, yes.
I was just about to call for the nurse to do it when you knocked.
Oh, well, may I help you?
Well, thank you.
Here.
You promised us there might be some excitement.
I did?
Before, on the street by Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, yes. Well, it was a bit more than was called for in the plot.
I'll say it was.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
I'll bet you don't even know that someone really tried to kill you.
Tried to kill me? Whatever for?
Well, up near the ceiling was this man that looked like you. And he had a rifle, a loaded one. And just as you were about to be shot, make believe...
Yes?
Well, it was nice meeting you, Mr. Boris Karloff II. Say hello to your twin brother for us. Won't you?
Not leaving without asking for my autograph, are you? That's hardly cricket, my dear ladies.
You can mail it to us. Care of the Ocean Queen.
My gun, please.
Stand back. Stand way back. This is loaded.
It is?
You darn tootin'. And she'll pull the trigger if you come another step. Darn tootin'.
Well, that won't be easy with the safety catch on.
Safety catch. Now.
Now then, where were we?
Going out the door.
Without asking for your autograph.
Scene's been rewritten. Tie each other up.
Simultaneous at the same time?
Hurry up. They're waiting for me on the set to make my debut as Boris Karloff.
Pardon me, sir. Have you seen two young...
Hey, lunch hour was over 45 minutes ago. You guys belong on the set.
He thinks we're not the real thing.
Now, quiet, Cedric. It's as good a way as any to get into a studio. What stage are they working on, sir?
Stage 1, where you were this morning.
Oh, yes, of course.
Now, all we have to do is to find Susanna and Eugene.
Well, that should be easy. Just listen for chatter, chatter, chatter. There they'll be.
Must be impeccable, ladies. See you on the 21-inch screen.
Pardon me, sir. Did you happen to see two very talkative women who, well, suddenly became a part of your life?
One very definite and very pretty, and the other...
Yeah, well, go no further. Our little darlings have made contact. Do you happen to know where they might be, sir?
The last I heard, they were solving Boris Karloff's murder at the hospital.
Well, let's not hold up the scene.
Well, Boris, how do you feel?
Oh, fine, fine. Let's have a go at it, shall we?
Why not? We've written some new dialogue to explain why you play the last scene with your arm in a sling.
Good show.
How could Susanna solve his murder if he ain't dead?
Oh, nothing bothers Miss Pomeroy. You know that. Nothing but me. I promise you, she's not going to out-talk me this time. Well, somebody beat me to it. Found out a way to keep Miss Pomeroy quiet.
Quick, Captain! Boris Karloff is in the closet.
Oh, don't be silly. We just saw him go on to stage 5.
I tell you, he's in there.
Well, take a look, Cedric.
Blimey, he's in here all right with the lady friend.
You take care of the girl, Cedric.
Susanna, I'll take the gag right out of your mouth.
No, not yet. Let us enjoy these moments of unexpected bliss. Action. Camera.
Will I be next? Or will I live long enough to raise the veil on this mystery?
Oh! Oh! Cut! That was great, Boris. Audiences will remember that look in your eyes for a long, long time.
I didn't think it was so good.
Throw that man off the set.
Throw me off. I'm supposed to be the star of the show.
It can't be. I never drink this early in the day.
May I offer you my appreciation for giving me the opportunity to prove myself. Now, if you'll direct me to an officer so that I can be arrested...
Happy to oblige.
Audiences will remember that look in your eyes for a long time. Thank you, sir. As a matter of fact, he wasn't half bad. The only difference is I'm a bit hammier and a great deal luckier. Well, now, Captain, I'd be honored if you and these two ladies would join me for tea.
You can punish me later, huh?
Punish you for what? For bringing all this excitement into my life? Why, you and Miss Nugent have brought headlines to the Ocean Queen.
Just like you said, Susanna, we wind up with medals.
Show business. Isn't it fascinating?
Fascinating, my dear. Sometimes it's murder, just plain murder.